Welcome back, dear students. So in our today's video we are going to revise some practice questions. So here first question is find G if AOB is a straight line. So you can see here AOB, this is a straight line, and here three angles are formed and we have to find out this unknown letter angle G. So as we know that straight line angle sum is give 180 degree. So you can write, since AOB is a straight line, so friends we can write straight line angle is 180 degree. So therefore what I can write, G plus 72 degree plus 2G gives you 180 degree. So here G and 2G, these are like term, here is one coefficient, so you can add up 3G plus 72 is equal to 180 degree. Now we can write 70, here you can keep 3G is equal to 180 minus 72. So just do 180 minus 72, you will get a 36. Sorry, 108 you will get. So now send G is equal to 108 divided by 3. So we'll get 3s and 6s, that is G is what? 36. So friends, now the next question is find X. X is unknown letter angle here, and if AB is parallel to CD. So you can see friend here this line AB is parallel to this line CD. So we can use the concept of transversal, and this line is BD is a transversal here. So if you notice here, the angles which are forming and lying on the same side of the transversal, they are corresponding angles. So as you can see here, the angle which is going to form here below the line, if I extend this line, the angle which is going to come here, so here this extension of the BD is here BD is a transversal, so you can see here it is going to be 180 degree. Okay friends, so and it is 53, so this angle is also going to be 53 because the corresponding angles, the angles which are formed below the parallel line and same side of the transversal, they are corresponding. So therefore here I can write down, now these three angle will give you 53 plus X plus 90 is going to be, these are linear pair also you can say, or these are the straight line, it is going to be 180 degree. So if you see this is making linear pair also, this X plus 90 and this 53, or you can say straight line angle. So now we have to do the addition. Okay friends, so X 53 plus 90 will give you 143 plus X is equal to 180. So X is equal to 180 minus 143, you will get a 37 degree. So if you take here on this straight line, it is going to be 180 degree. Otherwise the linear pair also you can use. Now friends, in the given triangle ACD, this ACD is a one triangle, CA side is equal to this CD side. So therefore it is a kind of isosceles triangle. So we know that in isosceles triangle the base angles are equal. Base angles are going to be equal. So as these two sides are equal, so their opposite angles are equal, we call them base angles. So here opposite to this CD the angle A is there, and to this opposite to the side AC the angle D is there. So angle A is equal to angle D. So now if it is 25, so it is also going to be 25 degree, which is equal to, I can write 25 degree. Now we left with this angle. So in a triangle the sum of three angles is going to be 180 degree. So 25 plus 25 plus, suppose this angle is Y, so Y is equal to 180 degree. So Y is equal to 180 minus this 25 plus 25 will get a 50. So Y is equal to 130 degree. So friends, here this Y I got as a 130 degree. So now this X we need to find out. So X plus, you can see here this X plus 130 is equal to 180, which is linear pair. If you notice here, this 130 and this x, these are linear pair. Adjacent and the opposite rays are here. So friends, simple you will get here x is equal to 180 minus 130, which is equal to 50 degree. So in this way, x is what? 50 degree. So now we need to find out in the given figure angle ABC. So this angle we have to find out. So before that we need to know the angle, what is the value of the x. So here one thing I can do here. So friends, in order to find this angle, at least we need this angle. So we consider this angle as a y. Now x value is unknown and y value is unknown. First of all, we have to solve the equation, then only we come to know what is angle ABC. So in a triangle ABC, angle sum property. By using angle sum property, I can write the sum of three interior angle, that is 15 plus 2x plus 3 plus y is equal to 180 degree. The sum of three interior angle, 15 is one angle, this is another angle, third angle we have considered y is equal to 180 degree. So 15 plus 3 will give 18 plus 2x plus y is equal to 180 degree. So 2x plus y is equal to 180 minus this 18 will do. So here we have to do the subtraction, so we'll get 2x plus y is equal to 162. This will write a equation number 1. Now by using linear pair also we can write down linear pair angle, this y and this 5x minus 60 will also give 180 degree. These are the two linear pair. So y plus 5x, this minus 60 will shift it there, it will go plus 60. So y plus 5x or 5x plus y is same, is equal to 240. This will write down the equation number 2. Now friends, we'll subtract them. 1 from 2. We'll subtract equation 1 from 2. So here y plus 5x, or if I am writing 5x plus y, both are same because addition is commutative, is equal to 240. I want to subtract 2x plus y is equal to 162. So here subtraction I am performing. So when you subtract the equation, second one become minus. This is minus, this is minus, this is minus. So plus y and minus y will cancel. 5 minus 2x, 5 minus 2x will give 3x. And 240 minus 162 will give you 78. So x is equal to 78 divided by 3. So friends, x is equal to 26. We got x here now. So in this way we solve this equation. Now here he told to find out angle ABC. ABC. So angle ABC is equal to 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. So 2x means twice of x. X value is 26 plus 3. So 26 2s will get a 52 plus 3. So we'll get a 55 degree. Angle ABC is 55 degree. So our answer is this one. So friends, next question is given that the perimeter of this figure ABCD is 149 units. We have to find out the value of x, as well as we have to find out is the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. So first of all, given the perimeter is equal to 149 units. So we'll write down perimeter is a sum of this total length of this boundary. So 7x plus 8x minus 11 plus 7x plus 3 plus 9x minus 8. And this all is going to be 149. So now just we have to add this 6x plus 8x plus 7x, these all are like term, 9x, and we'll arrange minus 11 plus 3 minus 8. I have arranged it all. So these addition 6x plus 8x plus 7x plus 9x, we have to add it. So we'll get 30x here. So here we'll get minus 11 plus 3. So we'll get minus 8. Minus 8 minus 8 we'll get a minus 16 is equal to 149. So 30x is equal to 149. This minus 16 will shift here. It will go plus 16. So here addition will get a 165. So x is equal to, now we'll get a 165 divided by 30. So we'll get 5.5. Therefore x is equal to 5.5. So as I got x value 5.5, so now I'm going to keep x value here and I'm going to find out this side. So once I kept value, we got here this side AB, this side AB, CD. This is going to be 41.5, this is also 41.5, this is 33 and this is 33. So you want to check the congruency. So for the congruency, we have these two different triangle ABC and this triangle ADC, and given that this angle is equal to this angle is equal to this angle. So now side AD is equal to side AB. Both are 33. And the side DC is equal to side BC. And this angle is also equal to this angle. And this angle is equal to this angle. So you can say that angle side angle also there. Angle side angle. Again angle side angle. So by using ASA criteria, you can say that the triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. Angle this side is equal to this angle. Angle side angle. So now the next question is, in the diagram L, this line L is parallel to this line M. And explain why x by y is equal to 1. So if you see, this line is parallel to this line and this line is act as a transversal. This is a transversal line. So here you can see that x and y are alternate angles. And their measures are equal. So once their measures are equal, so these are the equal angles. So when you divide their measures, suppose this angle is y, so this angle also going to be y, and this is x, so this is going to be x. So you can say that x by y is equal to 1. Simply we can write down x is equal to y because these are alternate angles. So you can write x is equal to y, can write y is equal to 1 into y. Any number can be multiplication with the 1. So simply if I take this y in division, I'll get a 1. So this is also the proof. So as their measures are equal, you can write down x by y is equal to 1 by using this.